The engine just died, just stopped. So to anyone who's viewing this as like a how-to video, don't. Whoa bro, not great. I'm gonna see if it starts. How does it work? Ah! I don't even know how to say this, but yesterday after the test drive, came home, parked the car, and I was letting the car idle while I was trying to figure out why all the ABS lights and stuff came on. And for the first time ever since I've had the car, the engine just died, just stopped. Then when I tried to start it again, it just cranked and cranked and cranked, and it didn't start at all. And then the engine light came on. So I'm going to plug it in and see. So you're going to find out with me why the engine light's on. I'm not excited at all. Yeah. That's a strange sound I've never heard before. That sounded like fuel. %. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the camera and wait for this thing because it's now at 10%. And then we'll see what it says. EWS electric immobilized system. That's a new one. That could be why it doesn't want to run. Not great. Okay, I've cleared all the codes, and I'm now going to reset the oil because I just changed the oil, so I'm resetting the oil. Okay, so I've reset everything. I'm going to see if it starts. Oh no. Engine light's still on. Just got a notification to say the fuel pump has been delivered. So let's go grab it and see if that's the problem. Hey! Nice. So to anyone who's viewing this as like a how to replace your fuel pump video, don't, because it's going to be wrong. However I end up doing it, but I'll show you how I do it anyway. First things first, back seat. Remove this thingy, I guess. Okay. I wonder if I do remove this, there's probably going to be fuel everywhere. I don't even know how that thing works. I'm trying to just push these things in. I'm sure if you push them both in and then pull it out, oh, it is backwards. just a few drops of fuel, so there definitely wasn't any pressure in the line. I brought this bag in case there was gonna be a lot of fuel. Okay, now I wonder if there's a special tool to get this loose. Possibly. Now what? Probably should have watched the video on how to get this thing out. Oh, never mind. Well, I don't like this at all. All this open fuel here. Filter looks pretty clean. That is pretty damn scary. I think I'll put that cap back on at least to stop the vapor a little. Not that it's going to stop it completely. Okay, so here's the fuel pump. Don't really know how to take it apart. I'll have a look at the new one. A Walbro in-tank electric pump. Aha! I wonder if this is instructions. Fitting guide. Remove 3 rubber support mountings. Disconnect the wiring and fuel pump from the fuel pump. Okay, so remove the 3 rubber support thingies. Easier said than done, apparently. That's the fuel tank gauge. Floats around in there. Okay. I think I'll just take the bottom one off first because it's easier to get to. And I'll do the top ones later. Coming upstairs was a bad idea. I don't know why I thought that would be a good idea, but it wasn't. So I'm going to take this and my box. I'm going back downstairs. Honestly, I do the stupidest stuff. See if I can get it off now. I don't know how these things work. I have no idea. What's more concerning is how am I going to get it back on, because they've supplied me with these same things that I don't know how to operate, and tell me you need some special tool. Probably. It's just dawned on me that I didn't even check the fuse or the relay. I just went straight for the pump. Sorry. Probably should have started with checking the fuses or the relays, but yeah. I mean, we've got the new fuel pump now, so it's going in. If I can get the stupid clip off, how does it work? Ah! Probably teach you all about these. It's some like when you go to mechanic training. I mean, I could YouTube a video to see how to do it, but you shall not pass. This is the easy one. How am I going to get the difficult one off? Ah, can I slide it off? Still pretty tough to get off. I feel like I'm going to snap that little piece of plastic off if I do that. I was eventually able to get the clip off, but I can't get the hose off anyway. So you can see that. So the clips slid all the way down. So I'm going to try a bit of heat and see if that helps. The old heat gun again. Okay, I've applied a bit of heat. Oh, that's hot. Oh, there's still fuel. Fuel and hair dryers do not mix. They go boom. I've tried asking nicely. Now I'm just going to cut it. Oh, that cuts really easily. Well, now we know why they give you a new pipe. Still don't know how I'm going to fit those new clamps though. Place the tie wrap in the internal channel and tighten. Tie wrap. Ah. Okay. So I guess this. I don't know why I thought this would be an easy job. I went and found this ring upstairs, stretched it out a bit to fit over there. I'm going to see if I push it down, maybe it'll push the clips open and then I can get it out. Oh. My fingers hurt. This sucks. Back to the next. Today's been an absolute nightmare. It's already 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I've been busy since like 10 with this thing. It's still in pieces. I had to drive twice to get these special fuel clamp thingies to get the right size. It's just not my day. Anyway, crack on. Okay, I've got my Frankenstein looking contraption fuel pump all ready to go. I'm going to put it back in, see what happens. I suppose I can get it clean first. Hello, fuel. Okay, so the fuel pump is back in and it still doesn't pump anything, so I'm going to try now to do what I should have done in the first place, which is remove the cubby hole once again to check the relay. Yeah, anyway, it's got an upgraded fuel pump in now, so at least there's that. Yep. If you haven't seen the episode where I take the cubby hole out, I recommend you do, because that was interesting. Hopefully it doesn't take me 6 times to get it back in this time. Let's find out. Comes out so easily, but bring it back in. That's a different story. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4 relays. Oh, this thing was so difficult to get back in. And it looks like it's gonna have to come out, because it looks like I have to drop this thing down to get to those relays. Clip, one clip, there's the other clip. Okay, and the relays. Tyco. Guys were testing like these two, but then they say it's 85 and 86 is 85, and that one's 86. 85 and 86. And then if I put this thingy onto 200 resistance, ohms, resistance 200, 85 and 86, then I get a reading 94.5. That means it is working. So the fuses, I've checked all 5 of the fuses under the bonnet, and I've checked the fuel relay. The fuses are all fine, and apparently this relay is fine. So what? I've replaced the pump. What am I supposed to do now? Okay, so there's one last thing that I just saw, because I checked the fuses under the bonnet, and I just saw that there's a fuse, one of these, that also is for the fuel pump, that I didn't know. Apparently it's this one here, so I don't know if it's going to be that one. I hope so. Come on. Oh! No way! There you go, you can see that. It's the fuse. I didn't have to take the cubbyhole out, or the fuel pump out, or check under the bonnet. What I was supposed to do firstly was the most simple thing. Just pop open the glove box, take the fuse out. That's all I had to do. I've been stressed out about this for over a month while I was away. Fuse. I'm gonna get a fuse, pop it in, let's see if it'll start. Yeah, it should work. Okay, and replacing the fuse. I think it was in there. That's all I needed to do all along. Open the cubby hole, open this, replace that fuse. 2 minutes instead of 2 months of my life. Okay, so that's in. Connect the battery one more time. Hope it's still got some charge in it. Here we go. Come on, come on. Let's go. Woohoo! Yes! It was just the fuse. It was just that little fuse. I did all that. But it's running. It's running. Ooh, naughty. All the lights are off except for the airbag, because there's an airbag missing there.